Hi everyone, how are you today? Welcome to day 2. This is going to be a quick video and I'm not going to edit it very much. That way I can do more videos for you. I was recently traveling and I made this one layer card and I wanted to show you how I did it. It was really fun and super easy, and I messed up here, so I can just slice that off and outline this and it'll be a really neat geometric card, and I can just stamp a sentiment. So this is how I did it. I brought some painter's tape with me. It's lightweight. It didn't bulk up my suitcase. And I also made this other one using tape. That's why I had it on, but I'm going to share this another day. That's kind of a sneak peek. So since I brought this, I thought, hey, might as well use this. So I am going to center my tape. Don't worry if it's not perfectly centered. We don't go for perfection here. So I'm taking a Sharpie marker and I'm just going to trace the inside of this tape. And you can see, it's not perfect, but we don't care about that. Now I'm going to take the edge of this and line it up with the edge of that circle and try and keep them on the same plane, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Now sometimes, if the pen's not perfectly placed, you get that kind of look. So then I guess we're going to go with that kind of look. So we'll try and do that same thing on all the circles. You'll just see this is how it goes. That's the fun about creating. You can't go for perfection. It's just experimenting, and something good and different might come out of it. So I'm going to turn my paper and I'm going to do the other direction using the tape, lining it up on that circle, and try and do the same little wonky lines. You could use washi tape. It's kind of fun to go around your craft room and see what you can do to create different shapes and things. Of course, you can cut a die cut, but most of you know I like to travel with supplies, and I brought this, so I wanted to use this to make this work. So this is kind of a sketchy look. It looks kind of neat. So let's see how much we can color before this video runs out. And when I traveled this time, I only happened to bring my Bic markers, and they were fine tip. So you could see, all the little hash marks I used to color this, but that kind of makes its own design. So you just can't let those things worry you. I'm going to kind of stick with the same color theme that I did. Now this is the center, and I'm going to color this. These are Tombow water color markers, but of course you can color with them as well. But what I like about them is their brush tip, so it's faster coloring. And like anything watercolor, you have to be careful you don't saturate your paper too much. So I'm going to do the inside of all of these, and then maybe I'll just stop talking and then I can speed up that part of the video. Yeah, I just got a text message. Alright, so I've colored those. Now I'm going to color the little triangular part that it makes. I'm going to be using the opposite, so whatever. So I don't want to color that one. There's not one there. So this one for some reason came out a little different. Let's see. Huh. Alright, go figure. So I'm going to save that for last then and do a bright blue. I love these markers, are so vibrant and they're great just to travel with or to do on a quick coloring day. On another day I'll show you how you can watercolor these using a Dove blender pen. So they're super versatile. And another day I want to show you, I'm going to take the same design on the inside for a nice pop of fun. So I'm going to continue coloring this right now, and I'll speed this up because this is very basic. And we'll go from there. I just figured out what I did differently. On this one, I colored every other of the shape, and this one's different, so it doesn't matter. So while I finish coloring these, tomorrow I will color a stamped image. I want to try and alternate so that there's something for everyone. And I don't want everyone to feel like you have to use Copics all the time, that there's other alternatives. So I hope you like that idea. And if there's anything in particular that you're kind of looking for, you can leave that in the comments on my blog or in the YouTube description area. And I'll be getting back to everything, whether it takes me a day or two. So you can see this is starting to shape up. It just becomes brilliant and bright. And I'm going to go over these lines. And I'm lucky I have a steady hand. You could go over them with a thicker marker using the inside of your circle again. But I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to trim this off. But I do like how the multiple lines turned out. I think it's kind of a neat artistic look for something different. And the great thing about going over these lines, where I went over with the color, that'll cover that up. Okay, the sound is going to be different because I'm adding this, but my video was running out and I thought I was going to end it, but I was able to plug it in. And in the meantime, I went over the lines with a dark marker. Okay, so I'm back. Let's try this. It's plugged in, it's hanging on my shoulder, and I've outlined it with this really thick marker, and it's really bold, and it's kind of cool, but I got my 10 minutes in and it felt really good, but I want to finish this one layer card. It needs a little something else. So I am going to grab a ruler, and you'll hear me open my drawer, my creaky old antique drawer. Oh, and you see the cord there, sorry. This is really off the cuff today, but I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. So I'm going to take this Sharpie marker, and I'm just going to draw a line in the center. And it doesn't have to be exactly in the center because it's not. But I'm just going to do some doodles inside here to kind of soften the boldness. And then maybe I'll die cut it. We will see. So you're just kind of seeing the process, Now that looks kind of neat. It looks kind of like a leaf. So let's see. Let's draw a curved line in these triangles here. Just a free hand, kind of like a C. The letter C or curvy L. Just round that out. Okay, now I'm just going to draw some triangle shapes on every single one of these. I'll do one with you. I guess it's better just to go from here to here. Just do it freehand. If you mess up, just make more lines. If it's consistent, it's going to look good. It doesn't matter how you do it. And if it's consistently inconsistent, that'll look good too. So don't be hard on yourself. So that kind of gives it the look I'm going for. It softens that bold color. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this off and finish this and then come back. Okay, now I've finished the inside. And remember we made that kind of a C shape in these triangles? So I drew a straight line down in each of those. And then I kind of like the way that looks. I think I'm going to add some white dots. Actually, I'm going to do this. But you do whatever is interesting to you. And also, you just do whatever you want to do for this second day. I'm just hoping to give you, if you're stuck, maybe I can give you a direction. But if you have your own direction, that's awesome. And don't forget to use the hashtag, the Daily Marker 30day. And then I can find your work. Let me dump out my, okay, so I have my gel pen again. I'm going to warm it up on my finger. And I'm going to add some white dots here. My niece is coming over. You might hear her say hello to me in a minute. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to die cut it, and I'll show you the full card. So I just wanted to show you how I was doing this today. It's a very casual video, and thank you for joining me. It's been so exciting. All right, bye-bye.